everybody, my name's Robert Houghton, as the previous slide mentioned, and firstly, I'm so sorry that I'm not there physically with you guys, but feel free to reach out to me at houghtonr@fultonschools.org to email if you have any questions that this video did not address and you would like. So basically, for the purpose of this video, I would like to showcase exactly what this class looks like on a day-to-day basis so you can understand the responsibilities of the students and what they're learning. So firstly, starting us off, I wanted to review our Canvas page, which is pretty straightforward. It's a little bit bare bones, but I like to keep it that way so it's straightforward for the students. What we're doing, or what we've most recently done, is always at the top of our Canvas page, starting all the way down to the week 1 that we've been through. So we've already covered the concepts of computer basics, which is essentially all of the hardware and software necessary for a computer to run. And now we're working on networking fundamentals, which showcases exactly what the internet is, how it's comprised, how it operates on a day-to-day basis, stuff like that. So basically what happens is these kids navigate over to Canvas, where they can access this link here, which will take them to CodeHS, which is our primary work platform across 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. Here, they can access their unit modules, which basically, as I said, go over everything that I was just talking about, as well as the rest of the curriculum for the course, which is a tool given to us by Fulton County in order to digitally support their learning. And it's actually really great for personalized learning because students can move at their own pace and do what works best for them at any given day. And each one of these is multimodal, meaning that they use videos, reflections, multiple systems of information distribution in order to make sure that we access it for every single student's independent needs. So inside each one of these modules is a whole bunch of activities, and it's basically the lesson for the day. Students will interact with these, and then usually at the end, because I know that a lot of times, this is connections, this is sort of their break in the day. It's still a course, but it is a break. I like to make sure that I do a unit assessment that's creative and fun and engaging for those students. This unit, which we finished a little bit back, Computer Basics, which was again all about that hardware, software, I gave them this assignment called Building Your Dream PC, which basically looks like this. It is just a document that I made in order to have students basically select what components they would like to have in their dream computer. And it asks them for what it does and why it's necessary to have that component in order to effectively do computing. So this is basically the entirety of the course. This is the structure that we follow. We do the lessons and the module content here on CodeHS, and then we usually do an assessment either there also on CodeHS or one that I build to try to give the students a little bit of a reprieve. So that's really it for the content perspective. The only thing that I would like to showcase further is because, like I said, this is personalized. So if students finish early, I like to have extracurricular content in order to accelerate them. And one of those basically boil down to two elements that I want to focus on. One is coding. So I have coding through music, art, and sports in order to build some engagement with the students in the coding scape, because our 7th and 8th grade curriculum are oriented around code. So I do like to get them a little bit of practice in case that's what they would like to pursue as they move forward in middle school. One of the other elements that I have them cover is what is AI. As we probably all know, AI is fastly growing and it is looking to be the future of humanity. So I like to make sure whenever possible to give the students an opportunity to learn about AI, and so that way we can use it responsibly, especially in an academic setting, because we don't want AI to replace their own knowledge acquisition and create deficits, right? So I like to teach them about it and teach about its useful practicality while also making sure that we preserve our own rigor and skill set development, which is all about ethical usage, right? So those are really the two things that I have here as supplemental materials. So once students finish the primary course content, I move them on into those additional materials to prepare them for the future courses that they'll have with me if they so choose, and also because just core skill sets that I think are going to be very important for them when they hit the job market in a couple of years' time. I know 6th grade, that's a little far away. We don't want that to be happening just yet. They're still babies, but while we got them, we should get them prepped and ready. So anyway, that's really all I have for you guys. Again, if you would like to ask any additional questions, please go ahead and send me an email at houghtonr@fultonschools.org. I'll try to put that on the screen just so that way you know how it's spelled, because I know Houghton isn't normally like a very typical last name. But yep, I'm here to support your students for about another 3 weeks before they move on to their next connections. If you have any concerns whatsoever, please reach out to me. I view this like it's a team work, or something that we do as a team, you and I as stakeholders in your kids' education. I really want what's best for them. So if there's anything that I can do to help improve or that you would like to see, please let me know and I'll see what I can do to help out. All right? Thank you all. And again, I am sorry that I'm not there to be in person and respect your time. That does bother me a lot, but things happen, right? So I do appreciate it. Thank you all for coming out and have a wonderful night.